Welcome back to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman, coming to you from Higher Ground in Buford. I'm joined this afternoon by Emily Scott from Emily Scott Pack Fine Arts. Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We have a lot to talk about.
We do.
You're an amazing artist, and I admire your work, so I'm really glad that you're a guest this afternoon on North of the Broad.
Thank you.
So one of the things we're going to talk about is boudoir photography. That's something that I see that you've got some samples of your work here, but there may be viewers out there who are just not familiar with that term, Emily. So could you give people some information and just inform them about what boudoir photography is?
Yes. Originally, it started as something that was done. It's a French word, and so it is kind of based on your bedroom. And so they're more intimate portraits where I have women come into the studio and they go through this entire experience where we get to take these beautiful intimate portraits that leave them feeling more confident and aware of who they are, and they get to take home the fine art afterwards.
I know, and you're going to show us some of that as we talk a little bit more, but how long have you been creating these intimate portraits and doing these sessions for women?
I started in 2011 when I was living in Japan with my husband who's in the military, and a lot of the spouses wanted to do them for their husbands when they were deployed, so they could take these little pocket albums with them and keep them close to their hearts while they were gone.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah.
So that's a really interesting place. So you obviously moved from Japan, and then you've been here in Buford for a number of years, and you have your own studio. So where are these sessions held?
I have a studio in Port Royal, 610 Paris Avenue. It's actually above circa 1838. So we have a really great partnership going where they do all the professional hair and makeup for my clients. So you get this whole spa experience before you even start your photo session with me. And then the second story of the building is my studio, and it's a really beautiful vintage style atmosphere.
And we can see some of the from one of the pictures just right here in front of us. This beautiful old settee that you've used for this particular lady's portraits. But obviously you have some great space and the ability to be flexible in that space as far as what's available to your clients.
Right. Right, and I do a lot of work outdoors as well. I've started doing fine art nudes in different places over Buford, and a lot of.
Do you need a permit for that, Emily?
You might just go at the right time of day.
I'm wondering. But that's an interesting concept for those people who are nature enthusiasts and really would like to be outside, and connect with nature.
Right.
It's really cool.
It kind of brings you back to your basics and gives you a little bit of a rush as well, and allows you to push your boundaries a little bit
of an adrenaline rush. So I'm sure that there are some ladies out there, and maybe even gentlemen, who are interested in doing this, and they're saying to themselves, but I'm not a model, or I don't look like this. So, how do you overcome that for people? I mean, I'm assuming you don't have to be a model. We're not supermodels walking around.
No, not at all. And most people go, I need to lose weight first, and it stops them from doing it. But really, it's about embracing who you are in this moment and really learning to love yourself and the way you look. And it gives you a chance for me to show you what the rest of the world sees you as, because I think as women especially, we're really hard on ourselves.
Oh, definitely.
And what we see in the mirror is not what other people see. So it gives me a chance to really show you how amazing you are and what you really look like.
Well, and that's definitely obviously one of the benefits of having one of these sessions done, and it certainly is just an amazing experience in itself.
Right.
And obviously you can create some pretty beautiful art. Emily, you've got a sample here with us now. We have an album that you've created for this client.
Yeah, this is one of the luxury albums that I offer, and this woman came to me from actually from New Orleans to have her session done, and it is just a really timeless piece of art that you can look back on for so many years to come. She can pick this up next year and look at the changes, and then 5 years from now, and it really preserves who she was in this moment and gives you that chance to hold on to it forever.
Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely.
Thank you.
And I also know that you do lots of other type of art.
I do,
we're not going to get into all of that today, and we certainly would love to have you come on and be a guest in the future, and you can show us some of the other great artwork that you do that's sort of fun and flashy, and some group activities that you offer through your studio and through your business. But definitely glad that you were here and could maybe answer some questions for those viewers out there who may have seen your work, admired your work certainly, and been a little bit on the fence about whether or not it would be something for them. So. We're going to share obviously your email address, your website, and some of your beautiful work on the screen during our interview. If people want to get in contact with you, Emily, what's the easiest way to do that?
Just by calling, actually, or on my website, there's a little contact section at the bottom, and you can fill that out. It comes straight to me. It comes onto my phone, actually, so that's the easiest way.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you came when you were a guest on North of the Broad. Like I said, I'm an admirer, and we'll definitely have to have you on again, and we can talk about some of the fun group activities that you offer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll be right back with our next guest on North of the Broad.